Good morning, everyone. Great day on the lake. Ace here, giving it to you straight. Day 5 of the vlog challenge. Today I want to talk a little bit about light warriors. We hear often about light workers and Ascension and the Great Awakening and consciousness and all these things, where a lot of people will refer to themselves as a light worker, a grid worker, a light warrior. And I think there's a big difference between a light warrior and a light worker personally, from who I've met and my own personal experiences. I believe a light worker is someone that has to kind of who finds themselves often in the muck. They're the kind of person that befriends the narcissists, befriends the sociopaths, helps the broken birds, dates the people that may not necessarily be good for them, but you're good for them type deal. To me, that's a light warrior. It's someone who doesn't shy away from the darkness, someone who doesn't shy away from their own shadow, someone who goes full-fledged into what is right and what is just. I believe that more and more people are waking up right now to this idea that them being a light warrior, being that I was in the Marine Corps, I've been a warrior my whole life. I fought tooth and nail for 30 years just to find happiness in my life again. And it wasn't until I started to embrace this light side of me that I was able to find balance. Because the other thing I'm realizing too is that this whole universe is dualistic, right? So it's all about contrast. And without the dark, we wouldn't understand the light. And without the light, we wouldn't understand the dark. Some even say that hell exists so that souls can go, I don't really like that. And then they go back towards the light, which I agree with. I mean, that's been a part of my path. We've all created hell in our lives. We've all created heaven in our lives. That's why Jesus always said the kingdom of heaven is within you. He was a light warrior as well. I just want everyone to understand that this is the time to step up. This is the time to stand out and to speak your truth, because standing in your truth, speaking your truth, and being okay with it, that's being a warrior. You know what I mean? So what's the difference between a light worker and a light warrior? To me, a light worker is someone who floats above it all the time. I commend these people who can stay positive no matter what, who doesn't get angry, who doesn't really get flustered, and if they do, they go handle it, they come back, and they're good. To me, the light workers, they're the type of people you go to when you're not at your rock bottom. You're the type of person, they're the type of people you go to for advice when you're struggling through stuff. They're there to rest your head on their shoulder, to pat you on the back. Light workers are very, very important, just like grid workers, which grid workers are the people that are solidifying the light codes for us to be upgrading and to be bringing in more consciousness into our bodies. But the light workers are very important because they are the brightness. They are the light in every situation. I call them butterflies. They kind of just float above. They make everyone feel good. They're always trying to help people. They're always trying to heal people. And then you have the light warriors, who are the same way, but we're a little more rough. We're a little more dark. We're a little more, I'd say, Jersey versus California, right? And for me, it wasn't until I realized that I didn't have to be happy all the time. I didn't have to be kind all the time and health. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to help people, but sometimes in order for us to help them, we got to get a little intense. We got to get a little aggressive, because we got to meet them where they're at. And if they're in their egos, they're not gonna listen to a light worker. But a light warrior comes at them and hits them with some truth that they can't really ignore, then, they start to listen. And what I've also realized is that a light warrior who's still sleeping isn't going to be awakened from a light worker. They're only going to be awakened from another light worker. That's that juxtaposition. That's being able to see yourself in somebody, be able to relate to them. And I think that's the very important part in this entire message is embrace who you are. I believe we're all light workers in general, but there's different categories of different kinds of light worker that you can be. It's really learning yourself. It's really learning, I believe we're all healers. I heal through words. I heal through attention. And I'm learning, actually, I have some ability to heal with my hands and some energy work too that I'm exploring now. So don't shy away from your gifts. Don't shy away from the things you want to do with yourself, because we really can help each other. We really can make an impact without having to jeopardize our morals or even jeopardize who we are, our personal realities. That's all a personality is a personal reality. That's why it can change. So what I'm going to leave you with is, have you ever felt inclined to look into spiritual healing? Have you ever been inclined to believe that maybe there's something more to these human bodies and to us and as healers and as beings here on earth than what meets the eye. And I think that the more we embrace the hippie foo-foo stuff we talk about, the pseudoscience that's actually becoming more scientifically sound than the science they've been feeding us for the last 100 years, I think it's going to become more mainstream, and we're going to see a lot less sickness and disease in the world. Because here it is I believe that part of my degradation in my body and overall in my life was me not living my truth completely. I kind of hid from my truth for a while. I hid in plain sight. I was all about what I'm doing now, but I did it in a way that wasn't true to me, and it degraded my body, it decayed me. And I'm learning that we're just energy, we're just balls of energy, and the more we can release that pent up energy, the wrong energy, or the energy that's caught in our systems, then it won't turn into issues, it won't turn into disease, it won't turn into ailments, and then those festering wounds won't have an opportunity to bleed all over somebody else. Because that's one of my favorite sayings is, when you have trauma, when you have an unfestering wound, then you're bleeding all over everybody else, and you're not being the light worker, light warrior that you're meant to be. That's just really what I wanted to jump on today for video number 5. I'm feeling great. I mean, look at this beautiful lake. I'm going to keep doing this. I don't care if one person watches it, if 100 people watch it, if 1,000 people watch it. I'm grateful to every single one of you. Oh, shoot, I just did something. I'm grateful to every single one of you, and look forward to some more of these videos. If there's anything you want me to cover, let me know. And as well, I would love to engage with you in any way I can. So, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, check me out on Conspiracy Realists and Instagram, even though I just got suspended for 30 days, so you probably can't find me. I love my conspiracy theories, and they don't like me liking them. So my Instagram will be back up in 30 days. I'm just going to focus on making video content from here on until then. Again, I'm so grateful. This is Ace giving it to you straight on the Conspiracy Realists YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, follow. Appreciate you all. Have a great day.